and we didn't trust them. And my father had us convinced that they worked for the CIA, and we listened in on their phone conversations and reported back to him. And they spied on us and reported back to my mother. The rare times that us kids just let down our guards and were brothers and sisters, we secretly referred to our home as the concentration camp. Every night at dinner, my father would tell us stories. How I survived, I have no idea. I'm lying on the cold floor of the university medical laboratory. Slowly I become conscious. I realize I'm crying, Mama, in my delirium. I must have been lying still for 2 or 3 days. I still don't know how long. I catch my reflection in a canister, my eyes practically swollen shut. Touch my head, I have a severe bump. Suddenly I begin to vomit uncontrollably, a concussion. I remember being beaten by the 2 Nazis. You know, Francis, I didn't think it would ever get so bad. I am Viennese. In the middle of a dangerous lab experiment, they just shoot at us, say things, Schweinhund, Juden. Other things you don't need to hear. Several hours after coming to, I managed to pull myself to my feet. And there on the floor behind the dissection table do I see 2 murdered classmates. My God. I make my way home, creeping through the alleyway like a thief. And I make the decision I must leave Vienna. One written examination I was away from receiving my medical degree, an easy examination. Could have passed with my eyes closed, but I knew that I would end my life if I did not flee. I wanted so much to convince my beautiful mother and papa to come away with me. But I knew they would be resistant. Yeah, they were in love with Vienna. Well, I guess it's not your average dinner conversation. Of course, as a little girl, I thought everybody's father talked like that, and everybody had a family with 2 sides, and a sister like Mary, who thought her ability to make food sculpture was on par with Rodin, which totally annoyed my mother. Mary, what crazy shapes are you making out of the potato latkes? Liesel, potato pancakes. Bernie, you're so buried in your war stories, you haven't even noticed that Mary's completely destroyed my lovely potato pancakes. Mary, stop abusing food. Sorry, Papa, sorry. But one day I'll make a sculpture that's so good, it'll be in the Louvre. Mary, I'll give you such a Louvre schmoove. You have no idea what it's like to go hungry. No idea. How I survived, I have no idea. Finally, I make my way back to my beautiful Vienna to help my parents escape, and I walk in the home. Mama, Papa, yell. Nobody answers. For 2 days I wait. Finally, I'm sick with worry. I go out on the street. Who should I see? My old friend Georgie. I'm so happy to see him. He comes over to me. He's wearing an SS band. I don't know, what should I do? Should I run? Is he going to shoot me? He tells me that the Nazis took my parents away in a truck 3 days ago. I was 1 day too late. Then he takes me to the alleyway. He shows me the death list and points to my name. He tells me I better get out of Vienna immediately, so quickly I rush home and pack in my knapsack 2 or 3 fast things, and I make my way to the bridge which connects Austria with Switzerland. There are Nazis at the border. No Jews come in, no Jews get out. Back and forth the Nazis go. So quietly I'm waiting in the bushes until it's dark. And I get up my courage and I creep across the bridge on my hands and my knees. The whole bridge, it squeaks. The Nazi shouts, "Haltwart!" And the cuckoo don't stop. He starts shooting at me. Whiz, I can feel the wind from the Nazi bullets millimeters from my face. Ping, ping, they ricochet off the side of the bridge. And how I survived, I have no idea. Francis, don't eat that meat there. That meat looks bad. It's the same meat your mother made for dinner last night. She just covered it up with some old gravy. I had a bellyache you wouldn't believe. Leave it alone. I'll take you out for Chinese later. Your mother poisons your food. I wouldn't want to eat there with him anyway. Almost every day I end up eating alone in the kitchen. I can't stand to see how he turns my children against me. Those flashbacks he has make him completely mashug, putting down my cooking. I make beautiful, creative meals, and I don't waste a thing. I can make a chicken stretch for weeks. She's not kidding, and not just chicken. Our refrigerator was like an old folks' home for vegetables. The peas were all wrinkly. The beans weren't beans, they were has-beens. The garlic wasn't so, it was, everything was terrible. It was so old. The garlic was so old it didn't give you gas. It farted all by itself. I'm telling you, our freezer was like a cryogenics lab for food. The meatloaf was so ancient, it had Titanic stamped on it. No, really, once I looked behind it and thought I found Jimmy Hoffa. But the truth is that my mother made these delicious, magnificent meals from leftovers, and she was very proud of her cooking. My babies would never go hungry. I can't stand to hear the ridiculous things that Bernie says to the children. I remember when Bernie was such a beautiful young man, just becoming a doctor again in Montreal. And he said to me, Lisa, if we make a family together, I'll be everybody to you that you lost. I'll be your mama, and I'll be your papa, and I'll be your brothers and your sisters. And you won't ever have to worry again. The war, the beautiful war. Bernie, we have to stop this pretending. We have to stop it. And on that note, I insist we have my brother here for Hanukkah from Crown Heights. He's all alone. Lisa, I absolutely forbid it. We will be completely exposed if he visits us. Bernie, he's an Orthodox Jewish rabbi with a huge beard. I mean, what do you want from him? That he should put on a red fat suit and pretend to be Santa Claus? Well, he wouldn't have to shave off his beard. Bernie, he's my only brother that survived. Yes, sweetheart, I know. And we want to keep on surviving. Perhaps we will go to him later this year in Crown Heights, New York, for a Yom Kippur. Bernie, hopefully over time we will see that we are safe here in Ottawa, can be just a little more Jewish. Shasha, listen. The children's safety comes first. But darling, we will always know who we are in our hearts. Now, Lisela, allow me to put a piece of your vintage meatloaf in your pretty mouth, and I will serenade you with my violin. Nampona, nani na na nyona, nani na na nyona, yak yak serak yampona, yak yak serak yampona, nani na na nyona, nani na na nyona, yak yak serak yampona. Bernie, stop avoiding the issue. We need to re-embrace our heritage and Gunug, listen. Gunug. You forgot how I tried. What happened to me in 51? I was so pleased. Finally, I completed my medical training all over again because I had no papers, and I'm a doctor, finally, in Saskatchewan with my own practice. working sometimes 16, 17 hours a day, but it's good because I make enough to take care of the children. And you, my beautiful wife. And you remember, Liesel, we were Orthodox Jews then, yeah, but we had no support. There weren't any stores for kosher goods in the middle of the verkackte Canadian prairies. Yeah. And late one night, somebody came to the door of my office, so I answered. Dr. Schmidt and his wife burst in, picked up the bust of Freud from my desk and began to beat me. The last thing I remembered was Schmidt saying to me, "You think that you can just waltz into this town and steal my practice from under me? Jew! This is your only warning. Get out of town, or we turn your whole scummy family into dog food." The next morning I woke up soaked in my own blood. And written on the walls of my office in my blood, "Auschwitz lives. Christ killers. Go back. Go back to the ovens." $30, Liesel. That's how much the Schmitz were fined for assault. That's how much a Jew's life, a Jew's dignity is worth in North America. Sweetheart, we have survived so much worse. What happened in that small town was just an isolated incident, Bernie. Bernie, this is Ottawa. Nobody is standing over you, forcing you to be Catholic like they did to the Spanish people during the Inquisition. Bernie, the 1400s are over. It's 1970. Nobody cares whether you're a Catholic or a Jew or a Druid. Bernie, what we need is to be amongst our own people. That won't stop people like Schmidt, Liesel. Und ja, you're right. They did indeed elect a Catholic president. Kennedy. Such a good man. Yeah. Well, then somebody shot him. And look at Israel, the homeland, where practically every day bombs rip arms and legs off the so-called chosen ones. Oh, and surrounded by people who think they get a ticket to heaven to kill us. But Bernie, what should they do in Israel? Say, "Please don't shoot us anymore." They have to protect themselves. My God, Bernie, if only we had an Israel to go to in 38. My mother and my father and my brother, your parents, everybody might still be alive. For God's sakes, Bernie, we were not chosen to turn our backs on our own people. We were chosen to be good examples. God is not pleased with us. And besides, Bernie, this little charade, it won't keep us safe. For God's sakes, Bernie, we were not spared the gas chambers to adopt Hitler's religion. We are alive. We should be dancing. We should be dancing on Hitler's grave. Sweetheart, we have to protect the children. Don't forget, I wasn't so quick to convert. You know I had the chance in 41 when I was still in Paris. That wonderful priest, Father Grazon, he hid me in a seminary for weeks. I had nowhere to go. He really wanted me to convert then, but I said to him, I don't change my religion as easily as I change my shirt. Bernie, we aren't protecting the children by crippling ourselves. Oh, I so wish I'd never agreed to have the children baptized after what happened with the Schmitz. I only agreed because you were so insistent. They were only drops of water, Liesel, only small drops of water. The size of the water drops don't matter when you're drowning, Bernie. And changing our name from Siegel to Sheridan, and this was all supposed to be temporary. You promised a temporary disguise until we moved